My dear friend, in this video, I'm attempting to completely destroy your reality, your thoughts, and your expectations regarding to self-improvement. 99% of people do think that self-improvement is reading books, hitting the gym, and doing some sort of a specific routine that is quote-unquote puts them into a self-improved place, if that makes sense. And so what I've got to realize throughout my last, 5, 10 years since I've been always on, trying to better myself, that it is awesome. It is awesome to go to the gym. It is awesome to read the books. But after a certain point, you will just simply hit a plateau. And after that, you just simply have to apply completely different mindset and a completely different routine. And so self-improvement, when you're just simply reading books and you're just going to the gym and doing all the stuff, is garbage. This is not real self-improvement. Real self-improvement is when you, my friend, sit down with a pen and a paper and you list out all the things that bother you in life at this point. I don't know. You don't have a girlfriend. Okay, write that shit down. My room is messy. Write that shit down. My shoes kind of suck. I have to buy new shoes. Write that thing down. I have to, I would like to have like new pairs of glasses because I do think that it would, build my charisma, whatever. Man, I really would like to learn the piano and write all this shit down. And so these are not necessarily the desires that, hey man, I would like to become rich or I would like to have like 6 packs and all that stuff. But just write down the things that generally bother you every single fucking day. So for example, these are a few for me. So one of the things that are bothering me at this point is that I'm just simply not making enough money in my business. This is one shit. The other thing is that I'm not able to wake up early enough in the morning. This is also another thing. And so on and so forth. And so when you actually sit down with a pen and a paper and you write these things down, you realize that you have a list of, 10, 20, 100 things that you're supposed to be improving. And so until the point that you have not been able to solve all of them, then you should not really supposed to be reading books. You should not really supposed to be, doing all of this, activities, these time waster activities. Because yes, you can be super motivated after reading the book or whatever. But at the end of the day, that is your life and you have to solve your unique problems. And I don't know, like there might be something that bothers you, but there might be something that bothers me. And so when we are actually reaching the highest level, and warning here because I'll be going towards philosophy, is that when we are able to actually solve problems and make ourselves better actually 0.1%, 1% every single day by solving the shit that we do have, then we are eventually evolving. Because guess what? I've been at a place when I've been reading, 2, 3, 4 hours every single day. I was writing, I was doing all that shit. But it didn't really change my life. I had a lot of perspective, but it's like, I didn't really change at all. And so what was the biggest thing for me when I actually felt that I'm going forward with a clear head, when I just simply listed out my shit and I just started to work on that thing. Okay, one thing, I don't have money. Okay, well, how can I get money? Okay, build a business. Okay, what type of business? So on and so forth. Other thing, okay, I don't have girls around me. What the fuck can I do? Hey, you can go to social events, you can join to certain communities, you can learn street games, street approach, and so on and so forth. And so I've done all that shit. And the other thing is like, it bothers me that I'm not doing enough sports. Okay, so what you do, you wake your ass up every single day and you just, go out there for running. Okay, I can't wake. Okay, what the fuck you do? You put your ass into bed every single day at 10 o'clock at the evening, and so forth. So before we are eventually listing all these things out, and before we are eventually able to solve all of them, we should not supposed to be doing any of the other stuff like reading, meditation. Bro, that's nice, awesome, but that is not where you want to go to. And so the greatest potential that we can eventually get to is when we are unlocking all this stuff. Because when we are able to solve a problem that was actually a problem for us. So it's like, man, like I don't really have a girlfriend. Like I never really had a girlfriend. I truly want one, right? So it's like, okay, go put your shoes on, put some, nice, decent clothes on, so you don't, so you look at least halfway decent, and you go out there and you learn fucking street game. Yes, you'll get rejected 100 times, but that's part of the game. But guess what? You'll be, collecting 25 numbers. Out of those 25 numbers, you'll be getting, 10 dates. And out of those 10 dates, guess what? You'll be finding 2 to 3 girls who are beautiful, matches you, and all the stars are all aligned. This is it. It's a numbers fucking game. And now that you solve this, and this is the most important takeaway, the most important idea that I actually wanted to share with you guys. Once you solve one problem, it will turn your brain automatically to this, hey, I have to find shit that bothers me and I have to figure that thing out. I must solve that problem. And so you would just simply be like a machine. You will be just on this topic autopilot. It's like, this is now me waking up. I'm waking up and I'm just sorting out all the shit that I have in my head that just bothers me. And I just list that out. I find a solution for them and I solve them. This is how I start my days, every single day of mine. And after this, I just have such a great mental clarity, such a huge capacity for order, because it is like if I be starting my day, cleaning my room to the fullest every single day. I just clean my head to the fullest every single day. And so with this, we can just simply get to a place when it's like, hey man, like, I'm solving everything. I'm a problem solver. I'm improving my life. And from this, not only from this mindset and from this identity, but also from this perspective, you'll be able to not only see more problems, but you will also build your capacity to solve bigger and bigger shit. And after a while, you will eventually find yourself at a place when you solved all of your shit. So now you can eventually go out there and solve other people's shit. Guess what? And you will become like a good person. You will become someone who's like, people respect, people look up for, because you cleaned your own room. Now it's time for you to, show to others how to clean their rooms, right? And so, yeah, as ridiculous as it might sound, this is, and I wouldn't like to credit to any of those ideas. These are all ideas from Jordan B. Peterson. And I really and honestly wanted to, just contemplate on these ideas, because these are the simple things. So don't look for some big life-changing thing, because most of the times that is not the case, right? So most of the times it's just like the small, simple things that we are avoiding. The greatest growth can happen from the place that we are all avoiding, the things that we don't want to look at. The job that you don't really want to quit, the university that you don't really want to finish up, the relationships that you don't really want to take control of, the friends that you don't really have the guts to say that, hey man, you're wasting my time, and so on and so forth. So you exactly know what I'm talking about. The little voice that is just chattering to you that, bro, like, you were supposed to be hitting the gym yesterday. You should have supposed to be approaching that girl at the bar yesterday, or at that event or the job, whatever. And you didn't. And all of these things are accumulating. And after a while, you'll be just like, the cleanest human being on earth. You'll be just like, and this is God level. Like, you just simply have an idea and you're just bringing that thing into reality. So it's like, you don't really have any blocks, because it's like, you have an idea, and since you're so clear and so aware and so present, that because you've cleaned up all the BS, all the other BS, so you have the capacity to solve things immediately. So it's like, that girl looks good. Let's approach her. I don't know, I really want to, make money with this business. Freaking awesome. I have a team. Let's, call the team, so on and so forth. And from this perspective, again, like, we will be at a place when we are able to, dictate a higher standard, dictate a higher order, solve problems on a higher level. And most importantly, this is actual self-improvement. Reading books and meditating, it's waste of fucking time. It's procrastination, bro. Honestly, it's procrastination. What you actually need to do is to do the shit that you don't want to do, the dirty stuff, the cleaning, the things that you're avoiding, that type of stuff. Hope that this makes sense, and I'm super interested in about your perspective, guys.